Massive political slugfest has erupted over Rahul Gandhi's minimum income for poor announcement, mocking the Congress's promise. Union Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad said the people of India know the reality of the Congress and have seen through the games. Terming it a poll gimmick, Prasad further said, like hundreds of other announcements, the scheme is also meant to be never implemented. On Monday, Congress President Rahul Gandhi, in his Chhattisgarh rally, had announced that his party would ensure minimum income guarantee for poor in the country voted to power in the upcoming Lok Sabha polls.
हिंदुस्तान के हर गरीब व्यक्ति के बैंक अकाउंट में कम से कम न्यूनतम आमदनी हिंदुस्तान की सरकार देने जा रही है। मतलब हिंदुस्तान में ना कोई भूखा रहेगा, ना कोई गरीब रहेगा। और ये हम छत्तीसगढ़ में करेंगे, मध्य प्रदेश, राजस्थान, हर प्रदेश में करेंगे। हम दो हिंदुस्तान नहीं चाहते हैं, एक हिंदुस्तान होगा। और ये काम आज तक दुनिया की किसी सरकार ने नहीं किया है।
40 days after he introduced farm loan waivers in 3 Congress ruling states and pushed a few BJP ruling states to do the same, Rahul Gandhi is trying to dictate terms again, just 4 days ahead of the 2019 interim budget. The Congress chief has declared that he will introduce minimum income policy for every poor person in India if they are being voted to power.
ये ट्रांसफॉर्मेटरी मोमेंट है, ये एक बहुत बड़ी बात है। ये पूरी की पूरी गेम बदल के रख देगी। पॉवर्टी ट्रैप में जो लोग फंसे पड़े हैं ना, उनके लिए एक इस तरह का सॉल्यूशन है।
The BJP mocked Rahul's counter to Modi government, claiming that the announcement was outlandish.
I don't think you might be taking it very seriously if people of this country don't take such promises or such statements coming from Rahul Gandhi seriously. And in any case, he's invented nothing new. So this is nothing new, and that only shows his lack of imagination, lack of understanding, and above all, lack of seriousness.
The universal basic income is the brainchild of former Chief Economic Advisor Arvind Subramanian, who spelled out an outline in one of his economic surveys. But with only months ahead of the Lok Sabha polls, the question remains, is Rahul's declaration pragmatic? Is universal basic income an idea whose time has come? Bureau Report, India Today.
So is Rahul Gandhi's promise a counter to Prime Minister Modi's 10% quota for poor? With the minimum income for poor promise play a master stroke for the Congress in the upcoming general election? India Today's consulting editor Rajdeep Sardesai spoke to senior Congress leader P Chidambaram. Listen.
Was this done without any thought, simply to preempt Mr. Modi's announcement?
That's an outrageous allegation. We've been thinking about it for several weeks. We have looked at what many others have said and written about it. We have looked at the chapter in the economic survey, and we have come to the conclusion that the time has come to assure the poorest of India a minimum level of income. We are adapting the UBI idea. The key word is adapting. This is not a universal basic income scheme. That scheme will give the same amount of money to everyone in this country, including you and me. That's not the idea. The idea is to target the poorest, 15% or 18% or 20%. Whoever are the poorest will be targeted, and their income will be raised to a minimum level. It's the same principle which underlines minimum wages. So it's a minimum income per household or minimum income per family. That's the idea, and we are confident that we can implement it.
You say it's eminently doable. I read an article recently which said the basic challenge was the prohibitive costs associated with it. Providing all individuals with a poverty line equivalent UBI, according to this figure, 1180 rupees per month for each individual on 2017-18 prices would cost around rupees 19 trillion or 11.4% of the GDP. That would be 50% more than the centre's total tax revenues. I'm trying to understand, how is your scheme going to meet this major challenge of revenues? Have you thought it through?
that math is wrong. That math is wrong. Even Dr. Arvind Subramaniam's UBI, he has calculated, will cost 1.5% of GDP. So I'm not getting into discussion about numbers when we are not even face to face and we don't have paper and pencil in front of us. We'll flesh out the numbers in the manifesto. So, please remember, for any new idea, any novel idea, there will always be critics. When Kamaraj introduced the midday meal scheme in Tamil Nadu in 1954 or 5, he was told that the state will go bankrupt. Today, the midday meal scheme is a national program. Every state is implementing it. Congress promised loan waiver for farmers. It was criticized. Even on your channel, it was criticized severely. But we implemented it. 58,000 to 60,000 crore of loan was waived. And the immediate year following, credit improved, farm credit improved. So I think if we have the will, we can find a way. We are absolutely convinced that 70 years after independence, no family, no household should remain so poor that it cannot put food on the table, cannot afford clothes, cannot afford basic medicine.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you would love to.